Afternoon. It's Dr. Trude Ufondu of Snowspirations Global Health Solutions. Thank you so much. It's another Monday and it's another opportunity to talk to our women and our men who will become parents in 2022. So thank you so much and welcome to today's clinic. Remember that every Monday by my break time, we normally converge and we have a 30 minutes conversation with all the women and all the men that will become mothers and fathers in 2022. So it's a big privilege to be your host this afternoon. So please, when you come in, please confirm your name, confirm your location. Then as soon as possible, I'm gonna open the clinic and we're gonna interact. So you will have opportunity to get feedbacks from me. And after that, you can begin to do the right things. So thank you so much for coming this afternoon. Remember, we are on different platforms. So if you're in Facebook, you can follow my personal timeline. If you're my friend, you can join me live right now. If you're in our group, you can join live. If you're in our page, you can join live. Also, if you happen to be in YouTube, you also have an opportunity to follow us on YouTube. We are also on Instagram. So we are virtually on all the social media handles. So you don't have any other reason not to participate daily. The group is structured in such a way that every day you show up, you have at least one clinic to glean from. So my clinic days are Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Now, in between, in my timeline, I also run a clinic on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and pretty much every day. Now, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, Dr. Ndiche also runs our own clinic. So you can see every single day you show up in the group, you have something to glean from. So please, when you come in this afternoon, remember to identify with the admin. So admin is going to share all the important things you need to know. If you need to talk to me, very possible. What you need to do is to subscribe. Once you're done subscribing, please follow the due process. Once you're done doing the right things, you're going to be set up. So you can come in at 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. Then if you're pregnant, make sure you join our ANC. If you want to be a mother and a father in 2022, which is actually the major reason for this particular clinic today, make sure you join our Believing for Baby group. So thank you so much, and I'm going to start. So I want to first of all thank Dr. Odega yesterday. So you see, yesterday we had fun. Yesterday was our Assisted Reproductive Technique Symposium. Assisted reproductive technique is very simple. If you were trying to become a father or a mother and it's not happening within a period of 1 year or 6 months, depending on your age. So if you are below 35, you're a lady, and you and your partner, you've been making love every 48 hours, you're exercising, you're sleeping, everything is going good, but you were not able to become pregnant within a period of 12 months. At the 13th month, you have been confirmed to have infertility. You should start seeking help. Now, if you are 35 years and above, and you have been making love, you have been praying, you have been practicing, which is the motto of the group. At the expiration of the 6th month, on the dot of the 7th month, if you didn't succeed in becoming pregnant, you escalate, you begin to ask for help. Now, yesterday, we had an opportunity to have a subject matter specialist talk about IVF, talk about surrogacy, talk about IUI, talk about adoption, talk about fertility treatment. These are the ways you can become in 2022. Now, so many people attended, and you can see it was more of a revival. We started on a note of teachings, but it ended up a revival, more of a crusade. If you're a Christian, you can identify with what we did yesterday. Now, today is a new day. This is the action-taking moment. If you attended our event, make sure you share the contents with your partner, especially your male partners. There are so many spirit-filled moments we had. Dr. Ndiche had an opportunity to connect the Bible to surrogacy, to adoption, to donor egg, to donor sperm. Virtually everything you needed in regards to taking action was shared yesterday. Now it's 24 hours afterwards, and I'm showing up in this particular clinic to ask you a simple question. Are you doing everything possible to become a mother in 2022? Are you doing everything possible to become a father in 2022? Are you in the right direction? What are your tools? What are your methods? What are the processes you're following? What are you doing about your inability to become pregnant today? This is what I want us to talk about today. You see, when you attend our events, if you're in the moment, you're so excited, you're so fired up. But most times we see people going back to how they used to be. Now, this is July. After July, we'll have August, we have September, we have October, we have November, then we have December. By December 31st, what will be your status? Are you going to be pregnant? Are you going to be in your first trimester? Are you going to be in your second trimester? Are you going to be in your third trimester? Remember, it takes 9 months to conceive and carry your baby. And I came here with the good news. You can conceive within 2021. You can conceive twins. You can conceive triplets. You can conceive quadruplets. But you can only do this by taking your bold steps. So what are your bold steps since you heard the good news yesterday? Have they told you your tubes are blocked? Did they tell you you have hormonal imbalance? Did they tell you you have azoospermia? Did they tell you you have low sperm count? Did they tell you it's hormonal imbalance? Have you recently added body weight? Are you not sleeping properly? Have you been drinking a lot of alcohol? Have you been eating all the nonsense food out there? What exactly are you doing on this day to improve your chance, to improve your probability of becoming a real parent in 2022? Do you understand you can be a twin mom? Do you understand you can have 3 babies at a sitting? Do you understand you can have 4 babies at a sitting? Do you understand you might have spent 15 years, 20 years, even 22 years looking for a baby, and suddenly in 2021, you take your bold step. You go for IVF, you go for IUI, you go for surrogacy, you adopted, and suddenly your status can change from being mocked in 2021 to a mother, to a father in 2022. This is what I want us to do. This particular clinic is action-packed clinic. And I'm going to make one of you declarations. And I'm going to demand from you action. Now, listen to me carefully. If you are attending my clinic today, if you have been following me for at least 1 week, you can see how I roll. Everything I do every day is based on maternal and child health. Now, I have good news for you. If you have been looking for a baby, I want you to take your bold step right now, not tomorrow. Now, if you don't have subscription, but you need help, and you want to be referred to select fertility providers in Nigeria, I can help you. You can come in for 1 week. It's called light. You can come in for 1 month. It's called basic. You can come in for 3 months. It's called classic. Or you can come in for 6 months. It's called prime. Please follow my admin. Send an email. Indicate your interest. If you want to attend, if you want Dr. Odiga, the guy that came in yesterday, the fertility specialist, you can see how he made it very simple. My people, listen to me carefully. If you don't understand what you need to do, it's actually late. But it's better to be late than never. So if you are not yet pregnant, if you don't have a roadmap of becoming a mother or becoming a father in 2022, my sister, stop everything you're doing right now and begin to seek help. Shoot us an email. Tell the admin you need to subscribe. My sister, come in at 1 week. Come in at 1 month. Come in at 3 months. Come in at 6 months. The best package for you will be a package that will give you access to me directly so we can talk. Sometimes talking can make it better. Unfortunately, some people don't even have infertility. They might not be making love. They might not be eating properly. They might not be sleeping. They've added enough body weight. This might be the reason why you're not a mother today. So it's not everybody that goes about pretending they are infertile. So many of us are not infertile. So many of us are simply not doing the right things. Now, this is the big deal. If you have been told you need IVF, the best time to start your IVF is yesterday. Stop wasting the time you don't have. Your biggest prayer should be God to provide you with the resources you need. So ask God for money. Unfortunately, my people, is expensive. IVF is expensive. Surrogacy is expensive. IUI is expensive. Fertility treatment is expensive. Adoption is expensive. Donor egg is expensive. Donor sperm is expensive. But guess what? In life, we have met so many expensive things. We have met so many challenges, but we overcame them. I remember when I was in medical school, it was very tough. I kept thinking, am I ever going to graduate? But I'm a doctor today. So no matter how tough it gets in the pathway of becoming a mother, stay in it until you win. If you have to discuss with your partner, discuss with your partner. Our clinics are practically based. So please, this afternoon, I want you to take your bold step. I want you to tell me, yes, doctor, I'm ready. I'm tired. I am no longer comfortable in the fact I'm not a mother. I'm going to go for the IUI. I'm going to go for the IVF. I'm going to go for the donor egg. I'm going to go for surrogacy. The earlier you start, my sister, the better. The earlier you start, my brother, the better. Yesterday, Dr. Ndiche made a very, very vivid, simple case. Even for Christians, if you read your Bible properly, there are so many stories of adoption. There are so many stories of surrogacy. There are so many stories of donor egg and donor sperm. In the Bible, they also had infertility. But guess what? They overcame. Whatever you're going through today, you are not the first. But it expires. Infertility expires. When God made you a woman, God made you a woman by giving you a breast to breastfeed your baby. God gave you your womb to carry your baby. But you are in the world. You will meet challenges, but we are going to overcome challenges. I am not bullied by your infertility. I don't care if it's 15 years. I have a good news for you. You can suddenly become a mother of 4 babies. You can suddenly become a mother of 3 babies, 2 babies. It has happened in 2015. It happened in 2016. It repeated in 2017. It continued in 2018. It happened in 2019. It happened in 2020. It's happening in 2021. And it's going to happen in 2022. So come, let's fellowship. You can overcome, but you need to take your bold step. So follow the admin. Tell us what your problems are. I can directly set you up to see our provider. And guess what? When you go there, we will treat you with respect. We will explain everything to you. Unfortunately, we are in a society where people are preying on your infertility. There are so many people that are deceiving you. They are pretending they care for you, but they are interested in your money. So if you have to spend millions, please go to the right place. Now, it's possible you're not in Nigeria, right? Guess what? It doesn't even matter. You can move from America. You can move from Canada. You can move from Australia. You can move from anywhere in the world, and you can go back to Nigeria. And by the grace of God, you can become, and you can go back to your base. So we don't care where you're located. What we know for sure is that by this time next year, God will be God. If you're hearing my voice this afternoon, you will never walk alone. You will never cry again. The only cry you will hear in your home in 2022 will be the cries of babies. Are you listening to me? God is a good God. Is the same God of yesterday. Is the same God of Abraham. Is the same God of Isaac. Is the same God that did wonders in the Bible age. Is the same God that will do the same thing today. So be careful who you listen to. Be careful where you go to. Be careful where you go for your religiosity. So many people are going to discourage you. If they are not giving you a clear pathway of how you can become a mother, a father in 2022, then you leave that place immediately. In this group, I will continue to expose the good things. I will continue to tackle infertility until the very last lady in this group becomes a mother. You will not stop seeing me. So I'm fired up. But I want you to feel the joy of becoming a mother. A baby changes everything. When you become a mother, God is going to make provisions for your babies. When you become a father, God is going to make provisions for your babies. You're going to be a better person. I have experienced this. The entrance of Zara and Dumeje in my life changed my narration. The Dr. Chudi you're seeing today is a refined product. And I want you to feel this joy. If your partner is the reason why you don't have a baby today, please, and please, have a meaningful conversation. This is not the time for fighting. This is not the time for blaming. I don't even care who the problem is coming from. But I believe that together, if we follow the trends, if we pray, if we make love, if we practice, we are going to become. So thank you and welcome to today's open clinic. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to quickly look at the questions I have. Then I'm going to try my best to provide you feedbacks. So please hold on. Go ahead now and start asking your questions. I'm going to start providing you feedbacks, okay? Hold on, guys. It's a little bit hard, but the show goes on. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay? All right, let's see. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so this question says, Doc, you're having hotness in your body. What's the cause? So here's the deal. What you are calling hotness can mean a lot of things. It can be infection. It can be inflammation. It can be hot flushes, depending on your age. So I'm interested in your age. If you are tending towards menopause and you are experiencing hotness, it might be a sign you are getting ready for what? Menopause. So I'm particularly interested in your age. If you are hovering around 40 and you are witnessing hotness in your private part, you are having low libido, you are having vaginal dryness, it's possible you are getting ready for menopause. Why? When you are getting older, there are changes in your body as a woman. The hormone that makes you to be moist will start decreasing. That hormone is called estrogen. When this hormone is going down, another important hormone, which ordinarily should be within normal range, which is called FSH, follicular stimulating hormone, will start going up. Now, another important hormone, which every woman must check if you're having infertility, is called AMH, anti-Mullerian hormone. So these three hormones can tell us your level of fertility. Unfortunately, as a woman, as you are getting older, your fertility is dwindling. Your eggs are getting older. You have more abnormal eggs. Yesterday, Dr. Odega used a particular analogy, which I'm going to use. So imagine collecting 12 eggs and putting it in the fridge for 12 years. Now, if you're in Nigeria, we have a lot of up-NEPA situations, so we have a lot of power outages. If you check back after 12 years, are you still going to have those 12 eggs normal? No. If you open them up, so many of them will be rotten. This is what happens. God already gave you eggs, but as you're getting older, your eggs are aging. Majority of them will start becoming abnormal. When you get to age 35, majority of your eggs are in abnormal phase, and the numbers are reducing because every month you are ovulating. Once you have ovulated your eggs, you can't get it back. So we need to know your fertility index. We need to know your ovarian egg reserve. So your ovarian egg reserve will tell us if you still have eggs. Now, if you have eggs, how many of them are good quality? This is the determining factor. There are two important events that must happen before you become a mother. You have to have quality eggs and you have to have quality sperm. Your partner must pour the sperm right inside the vagina. It gets past the cervix. It gets to the womb. It begins to go to the tube. When it gets to the tube, it's going to meet the eggs. This is how you can get pregnant. But if you are not able to become pregnant by yourself, this is when you begin to seek help with the likes of Dr. Odega. This is when you probably begin to think about IVF, IUI, surrogacy, donor egg, donor sperm. So my sister, if you are currently in your age 35 and you don't have a baby and you want to be a mother, I want you to renew your approach. I want you to acquire your knowledge. I want you to change your attitude. I want you to change your practices. I want you to change the type of prayer you say. So many of us bind and cast IUI. So many of us bind and cast IVF. So many of us bind and cast adoption, surrogacy. But guess what? God's ways are not our ways. God is the only person that will determine how we are going to be parents. So however God decides you're going to be a parent, that's exactly how you're going to go. So imagine if God has told you you're going to go through IVF, but you're binding and casting IVF. What are you doing? You're shooting yourself in the leg. So I'm encouraging you to step up. Don't allow 2021 end without becoming pregnant. There are so many ways you can become pregnant. There are so many ways you can become a parent. Stop leaning on your understanding. Your understanding compared to God's understanding is completely nonsense. Whatever I'm telling you today, I'm telling you as a brother, as a friend, as a caring brother. You can overcome, but you need to deal with your reality. So many of us are in denial. So many of us are praying the wrong prayers. My sister, if you have been looking for a baby for 15 years and you're not a mother today, something is wrong. You need to change your approach. You cannot continue to do the same thing that is not yielding results. No, it's unacceptable. Pharaoh might let my people go. We want all our mothers to become. We want all our brothers to become fathers. Nothing can stop you. So in this lady's case, my sister, we need to know your age. I hope you have a fertility specialist. If you are tending towards menopause, it's likely you're having hot flushes. So make sure you follow up with a gynecologist, okay? So guys, let's continue. Let's continue. Hopefully I'm going to get a couple of questions attended to before my time is up. I have about 8 more minutes. So let's look for some questions. Dr. Ndichie is already attending to questions. Thank you so much. Hold on, guys. Okay, let's see. Hold on, I'm looking for questions. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Okay, this person is asking about, is there any side effect for pregnant care? No. Pregnant care, it's the brand name of the popular prenatal multivitamin in Nigeria. So here's the deal. For all women who are attending my clinic today, if you want to be a mother in 2022, the only drug you can take without fertility advisor, it's your prenatal multivitamin. So every single mother that will become in 2022, I hope you have started taking your prenatal multivitamin. If you're in Nigeria, go and get pregnant care. It's the popular one, but there are so many other good ones out there. When you get to the pharmacist, make sure you check the expiring date. Make sure it's not expired. Now, when you're done checking the expiring date, read the contents. I want to make sure it has adequate quantity of folic acid. So check and make sure that your folic acid is within 400 to 600 microgram. When you get it, please start taking it 3 months before the period you're envisaging to become pregnant. Then 3 months into your pregnancy. But here is the deal. Because we don't know the exact time we are going to get pregnant. If you are making love today without protection, remember you can become pregnant. Now, please, for all women, admin, capture this in a big canvas for me. If you are having unprotected sexual intercourse, 2 consequences. You can pick up sexually transmitted infections. So be wise. You can become pregnant. Now, a caring mother will protect the baby. One of the best things you can do for your baby is to take your prenatal multivitamins. Do you know why? If you don't have adequate level of folic acid, you will become pregnant, okay. But unfortunately, there is an important part of your baby's brain and spinal cord we call the neural tubes. If you don't have adequate level of folic acid, your baby might have problem. When your baby is born, your baby can have what we call neural tube disorders, of which spinal bifida is an example. Now, we can prevent this by simply taking your prenatal multivitamin. This is the only reason why you need to take it. Why? Because we don't get everything we need from our food. Ordinarily, if you're eating properly, you are supposed to have adequate amount of folic acid in your food. But unfortunately, we don't get adequate amount. So we supplement. So when you're taking your prenatal multivitamin, it's not a fertility drug. It's not going to increase your chance. It's not going to decrease your chance, but it will help to make sure that your baby will be formed properly. So it's a preventative method of making sure you give your baby a good head start. Okay, so guys, I have 4 minutes. Let me quickly see what I can cover before I go, okay? Thank you so much, Dr. Ndichie. If your questions are not answered, please, you can ask again, and I'm going to provide you feedbacks. If you didn't attend the ART symposium yesterday, you missed a lot. Now you might have an opportunity to have a piece of that event. So we are going to get the PDF ready, and you're going to have an opportunity to apply, and we can send you the PDF. It was a 3-hour of amazing crusade, amazing revival. Your life is not going to be the same in 2022, okay? So let's see what we have. Give me 1 minute, okay? I'm searching for questions, so give me just 1 minute. Okay, let's see. Okay, someone is asking for causes and solution to low libido. Okay, hold on. So here's the deal. There is a particular hormone in both males and females that control your libido. It's called testosterone. Testosterone is the sexual urge hormone. Now, by default, as you are getting older, your testosterone level will be fluctuating. Why? It's age-related anyway. And it's expected you've had so many things happen to you. So age is #1 factor that can affect your libido. When you're getting older, if your lifestyle is not in good direction, if you're eating all the food in the world and you're not exercising, you're stressing, you don't sleep, you have hormonal imbalance, possibility you will have low libido is there. Now, unfortunately, when you have low libido, it means you are not interested in the second part of P. Remember, you're supposed to be meeting with your partner every 48 hours. So if you have low libido, it means your testosterone level is low. So we need to collect your blood. We need to check your testosterone level. But besides that, you need to exercise. You need to drink a lot of fluid. You need to avoid alcohol. You need to avoid smoking. You need to sleep. Oh. If you can work on this, you can improve your libido. When you improve your libido, you will actually enjoy your lovemaking. Remember that lovemaking is not just for making babies. Lovemaking is also for pleasure. If you have to be making love to your partner every 48 hours, definitely it needs to be fun. If it's not fun for the woman, it will be painful. If it's painful, it's going to lead to dry vagina. You're going to feel pain. You're going to be bruised. You will not like it. But unfortunately, that's what you need to overcome infertility. So the natural way of achieving success in becoming a parent is very simple. It's inexpensive. It's 3 tools. You pray every day. You play every 48 hours. Then you seek help. Seeking help is the practice. Seeking help is subscribing. So if you need SGHS to stand with you until we'll overcome, please come in and meet us halfway. Remember, you can become a mother of twins. You can become a mother of triplets. You can even have 4 babies at a go in 2022. Do you understand that? It is not over until you become. So share this video with all the people you love. Show up in our group every day. Be committed. Pray to God. But when you have said your prayer, don't be comfortable. Admin, capture this for me. Please avoid settling in your infertility. Comfort zone sucks. Some people have accepted their negative fate. Until you become a mother, it is not over. Until you become a father, it is not over. Don't be complacent. Don't tell me, well, what can I do about it? There are so many things you can do about it. If you have not marshaled out resources, go and spend that money seeing the best fertility specialist. Go and spend that money on IVF, IUI, surrogacy, adoption, donor egg, donor sperm. It doesn't matter. Just go do it. If the only thing you have succeeded in achieving in your life is to become a father, you are the wealthiest. Nobody is bigger than you when you have your babies. If the only thing you have succeeded as a woman is to have your own baby, you have succeeded in life. You can have money today, tomorrow you're poor. You can have a big car, tomorrow is gone. You can live in big house, tomorrow is gone. But when you have your babies, nobody can take it away from you. So I'm challenging you to change the way you used to look at infertility. Come, let's fellowship. If you need help, getting referral to our amazing doctor yesterday, go and subscribe. We can set you up. We can review your case. I can introduce you personally. I can tell him, this is my beloved SGHS member in whom I'm well pleased. Please treat with caution. I love you guys. I want you to succeed. Now, please do your own part. Go back home and have a family meeting. Don't stop praying. Don't stop playing. Don't stop practicing. Until I see you tomorrow, God bless you and enjoy the rest of the evening. Remember to join Dr. Ndiche's clinic tomorrow. Remember to join me on Wednesday. Remember to join Dr. Ndiche on Thursday. Remember to join me on Friday. Join me on Saturday. Join me on Sunday so you can see every single day we show up. God bless you and bye-bye for now. I'll see you guys tomorrow.